Hey, everybody. I know the future. I know what's going to happen on October 20th at 9 a.m. And I don't know what Google's going to announce, but I can tell you what's going to happen with some pretty decent certainty. And the reason that I can tell you what's going to happen on that day is because I've seen it a million times. And it's not just the Stadia community that does this. It's the entire gaming industry fans that do this. We do it over and over and over again, and it is incredibly predictable what we do. Company makes an announcement of an announcement. They're like, hey, we're going to talk about thing X on day Y. People who like thing X start to make predictions based on the things that they're hoping for. And that's perfectly acceptable thing to do. They start making predictions. They say these things on the internet. People read those things and they think that they're talking about like some kind of leak, like they have inside information. I want to be clear, I do not have any inside information here. Okay? But then they start thinking, oh, this person is, they're leaking this information that's coming out. So that means that this information is true. And then day Y arrives. And on day Y, when the company, be it Google or Nintendo or Microsoft or Sony, whoever it is, when they actually make the announcement and the announcement doesn't contain the thing that people were prognosticating about, everybody gets super mad at them. It happens every single time. So on October 20th at 9 a.m., unless Google answers every single person's dream, which is never going to happen, there's going to be people who are angry at Google, and it's not just people who are Stadia fans that do this. It happens all the time to everybody. But Stadia fans have been doing it a lot. They're going to be mad that this didn't happen. They're going to be mad that that didn't happen, even though Google never promised that this and that would happen. So why am I talking about this? What is this October 20th at 9 a.m.? Well, Google tweeted this out earlier today, surprising a lot of people, myself included. They said, good stuff is coming. We'll be lighting up your week with 3 days of announcements, reveals, and other surprises. And if that wasn't enough, we'll have 3 games you can try right away. It all starts October 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. You can translate that into whatever time zone you're in. So I think that this is really cool. I'm very excited to find out what they are going to actually bring, but I am keeping my expectations in check. I have hopes. I have things that I'm hoping that they talk about, things that I hope roll out. But if those things don't happen, I'm not going to be super upset at Google, because guess what? Nowhere in this tweet did they promise anything except that we would be able to try out 3 games and they would be talking about some kind of announcement. If there's one thing that I've learned from watching the video game industry for a while, is that it's usually a big mistake for a company to make an announcement of an announcement unless that announcement has some pretty big implications. Now, Google has fallen victim to this multiple times, where they're like, hey, we're going to do a Stadia Connect, and then they do the Stadia Connect, and everybody's like, you did a Connect for that? I don't know what we should deign as important enough for a Connect and what is not important enough for a Connect, but whatever it happens to be, let's just relax a little. Okay? So here's my question to you. Now that I've prefaced it by saying, everybody don't get overhyped. Don't predict crazy things only to be disappointed when Google doesn't fulfill on the promises that they never made. Okay? Now that I've said all of that stuff, I want to talk about the things that I'm really hoping for. Again, I've got no inside information. I'm just saying I hope that these things happen. All right, I wrote down a couple of them. YouTube streaming. We've already seen YouTube streaming like a button built in, and we have yet to be able to press that button. Once you can press that button, the amount of people who have the ability to be a streamer is going to skyrocket, because A, you don't need fancy equipment to do it, and B, you don't have to have a super fast upload speed to do it. Moving on, crowd play for everyone. Again, this is selfish because I want crowd play. and again, these are things that I'm hoping for, not predictions, things that I'm hoping for. So I'm hoping for crowd play for everyone. I'm hoping that they have click to play buttons on YouTube videos. So if I'm playing, let's say, Orcs Must Die 3, I don't have to go and find the weird click to play link for a Stadia game and paste it in my description. I just want you to be able to click on a little button right next to the thing that says what game I'm playing and start playing if you want. That would be really cool. Family sharing. We've been talking about family sharing being on the way for a ridiculous amount of time. I want that to be here. Again, I'm hoping for it, not predicting it. Notice the difference there. Voice typing. I have been screaming about this for ages. Playing Elder Scrolls Online or any online game where I would like to communicate with somebody without being able to hear them or them being able to hear me, because sometimes I just want to play with my headphones off and I don't want to talk to anybody. I talk for a living, both at my main job and this job. I talk all the time, and sometimes I just want to shut up. I'm sure sometimes you guys want me to shut up. So being able to voice type without having to hear anybody back and forth, that would be awesome. I know somebody in the comments right now is saying, Bill, you want to be able to voice type, but you want to shut up at the same time. What I mean is sometimes I don't want to have a back and forth conversation when I just want to say, hey guys, it's my first time doing this dungeon. Where is the boss? Or that kind of thing. I'm hoping for some surprise game announcements. Games that we don't know are coming to Stadia. Games that have not been announced at all. Hey, by the way, bam, here you go. I'm also hoping that we see something from Stadia Games and Entertainment. Now, I know that that's not likely since they've only been around for about a year, and it takes a really long time to make games. So that might happen, that might not happen. I think it's unlikely, but I would really, really like to see what Jade Raymond and her teams have been working on. And I'm hoping that is kind of like a service kind of thing, where if you're a pro subscriber, you get all of the Stadia Games and Entertainment games, which is very similar to what Microsoft is doing with Game Pass. I think that would be cool. Whatever I haven't thought of as far as ideas for cool things that could be announced on the 20th to the 22nd, I believe. I'm just checking right now. Yes, it's through the 22nd. Whatever I haven't thought of yet, that's what you guys can do. Let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe I'll make another comment video about your comments, about what you guys want to see, your hopes and dreams down below. Okay, so there's that. In addition to that, they posted the This Week in Stadia thing. They said there's some good stuff on the way. That's the good stuff that we just finished talking about. They also said that Cake Bash is coming Thursday. This game looks so cool. It has cross-play with the PC community, so it's going to be very easy to get games, and it looks fantastic. Can't wait to play that. There are a bunch of pro games that you guys already know about, but just a reminder, this month we got 6 pro games: Celeste, Human Fall Flat, Jotun, Dead by Daylight, Lara Croft in the Temple of Osiris, and Super Hot Mind Controlled Delete. And then they're listing off some deals that you get with Stadia Pro. You can go ahead and pause the video if you want to see those. And now that's pretty much everything that I have that I wanted to talk about today. So to wrap everything up, remember, they have made no promises, so don't get super mad at them when they don't fulfill the hopes and dreams that you're asking for. They cannot please everyone. So there's definitely going to be people who are angry on the 20th. Don't let that be you. Be chill. It's much easier to be chill. Secondly, tell me all about the things that you want Google to do on the 20th through the 22nd in the comment section down below. Maybe I'll make a video of it. And then finally, Cake Bash is on Thursday. I think I summed everything up. I'm out of here. You stay awesome. Bye, everyone.